Good all times to our immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex Palace of the Immortals. I am your immortal king, Chris. We are back with more Satisfactory. Last time we left off, we had a big old goal to accomplish, which was to get the space elevator up and running. Now, to do that, we're going to need a few things. One of those things that we're going to need for sure is all of that stuff. No, it means it's going to take some time because we have a lot. So, first things first, let's see how we're doing with the ingots. We need 250 iron plates and 400 rods. That's not going to happen with what we've got on us. And given our limited storage capacity, it's going to be super important that we don't overload ourselves on everything that we probably aren't going to need. We will go ahead and grab what we don't have right now and what's still out there because I can carry it. But again, I'm not going to try and overload my inventory right now. I know my copper was right around here somewhere. There it is. Not going to take me alive, copper. Alright. Oh, wait. You're not gonna take me copper alive. Better? I think so. You disagree? Well, that's too bad. Leah's like, what are you talking about? She's not. She isn't. I'm just wackadoodle.
The worst part was that after you said copper, I immediately thought, you'll never take me alive, copper.
Well, that's because you don't know this, but recently I spoke to a real estate agent and signed a lease to live in your brain. I'm checking out the tiniest apartment, but it's the only space that could be found between coffee and cats. Everything else is just coffee and cats. Well, no, every now and again I might find like polar bears or koalas or something, but mostly cats. Cats, cute animals, and coffee. Lots of coffee. There were entire sections of the city that were just flooded. The concept of her brain being a city, you know. That's kind of how I view my own brain, though. I kind of view it as a city. I've got all sorts of different things that make up my city. I have a library, which is effectively like my memories. And then I've got a train station, which is my various trains of thought. And depending on how well I'm able to handle my ADHD that day and whether or not the trains are going off the rails, so to speak. It's fun. It's creative. I like to be creative. Maybe one day I'll do something interesting with my creativity. Sorry, stuttered. Maybe one day I'll do something interesting with my creativity, or maybe I'll just pound on metal for 500 years. Holy crap! Oh, God. Okay, I know that I should build a constructor and deal with the power thing, but it is not worth it. It just isn't, if you ask me.
Nobody asked you.
Alright, real quick, while we're here, this is going to take 200 seconds, which is less than it's going to take to get everything else, but at least I'll have the rods, but nope. I won't have the rods finished, because I need to make the screws. Oh, am I gonna get enough to make the screws? Yes! Excellent, excellent job.
I'm screwed.
This is just gonna take a couple decades. Okay. Can't keep doing this. I don't have the energy for it. This is madness. So, we're gonna do it. Production, constructor. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, fine. We'll make some copper ingots so I can make some cables so I can do whatever it is you want me to do with this. Okay, wire. Come on. If I get a couple of constructors going, I might be able to speed what up. Speed what up? Wow, what am I talking about again? I don't know anything. I made a bunch of screws so I can already start making the reinforced iron plates I need, though. Alright. That should be enough for two. No! What did I do? Whoa, what the wheel? That's inconvenient. Alright. We want to snap that. But we don't want to snap that. Oh, you know what I need to build first, actually? Yeah, I need more iron plates. Son of a... I am not being so smart about this, but we're gonna do what I can. Or I'm gonna do what I can. And you guys are just gonna hope that I don't go insane. Or maybe that's what you guys want. Maybe you guys are hoping to see me go insane. In which case, don't worry, it will probably happen eventually. I mean, it's just why does it keep doing that? I want you down here on the ground, bro. Good enough. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and slap a couple of constructors down. Let's say right here and there. Okay. Alright, we got conveyor belts now. I don't have any wire, so I can't make power pole. Okay. Wire. Power line. Hmm. Yes, I see. Did I not make the wire? What was I thinking? Alright, let's get back to it. Alright. Power pole? Boat. Power line. Alright. Fourth connection. Alright, we need to put some biomass in here, so I guess we'll do that. Now I gotta go get some biomass. This is all how I do that. And nobody likes bushes or anything, you know, who cares about plants? Scenery? Ha! What a joke.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
Wow, so you're just gonna tell me that if I eat it and die, that's my own fault? Is that what you're saying? That's cruel. How could you be so cruel? Gotta mash all this biomass into better biomass. At least until I get the upgrade to make biomass fuel. Now, I could be working on the space elevator, but honestly, it's better for me to just focus on this right now. Okay, well, this isn't making anything. That would probably help. Oh, you know what else would probably help? If I wasn't an idiot. So we need more things for production. Specifically, smelters. Which means we need more wire. And some iron plates probably to make some conveyor belts. So that makes us the wire. That makes us the iron plates. I can't believe I gave up so quickly and was like, I don't want to do the biomass burners. Screw it, I'm going for the biomass burners. I have no spine. No, seriously, my spine is like dissolving or something. I don't know, it feels like it every day. It's like, oh, yep, definitely just dust in there.
Dust in my back.
Sometimes when I walk around, it feels like my back, and it's just going like when you squeeze a bag of marbles. Imagine how that feels because it's fun.
So that's where all your marbles are.
Hey, how'd you know? Conveyor belt, conveyor belt, conveyor belt, conveyor belt. Alright, now we're gonna tell this one to make iron ingots. We're gonna tell this one to make copper ingots. But unfortunately, it needs power. So we're gonna have to build another power pole. Then we have to dismantle this one, sample that, connect and connect like this. I don't have enough cable. Why do you hate me, game? All right, there's the cable. Wow, I got 4 people watching right now. Hey guys, how you doing? Right, I will tell you this. I don't understand what's up, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how to be better, I guess. All right. Now, if I go ahead and you take that iron ore and you take the copper ore, and then while we're at it, I got one more thing I think it might be smart to do. Let's see. I don't have enough iron plates. Oh well. So here's what we're gonna do. You make iron plates now. And you make wire because that's what you do. You make wire.
That's all, Band-Aid.
For now, that'll be my industry. Or my captains of industry. But I need some plates, so... Oh look, there's already 6 in here. How nice is that? And now I have enough, I believe, to build another organization box. Which I want to put on my wheel. Ah, yes. I like that. No, what? I put it on the wheel. It was... Whoa, do I not have the power capacity for this? Or did I run out of I did run out of biomass, that's all. It's a different story entirely, don't worry. We're okay. Excellent. Back to what we were doing. What were we doing? Yes. This. Ba-bow. Your arm is in my way, George. I don't know why, George. Just felt right. George the storage container. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's copper ore. That's iron ore. So... Now, that should work out the way I expect it to. Okay. Now I just gotta keep refilling those storage containers and making sure my power stays up. That will get me all of the stuff I need eventually. Not entirely, but eventually. Right now, yes. That'll get me the 300 plates I need for this, and the 250 plates I need for the space elevator. So when I have 550 plates, that's all good and dandy. Do I have automatic drills yet? Let's find out. I do. So these are what we need. Boop, boop, boop. And look at that. One of the things I'm making, we're gonna need. And then... Oh, hey there. And then... Boom. Now, we're gonna have to maintain power. Yes. Here we go again. So, what I'm gonna do here is... Please let me have the stuff. I've got plenty of that in here. Alright. And now we... delete this one. Sample it and drop it over here. And send that back. Will this reach? Holy cow, that reached. What a long line. I'm not angry about that. It works in my favor. Now I need to work out the logistics of conveyor belts to get the iron all the way over there. So we're gonna just... Like I said, I'm gonna try my best to keep it organized, but chaos will happen because chaos is inherent. You can't not chaos. Sometimes I don't have plates. I knew where to go. I built these so that I could just run right in here to my little base area and be like, oh yeah, I've got plates. I've got wire. And I still seem to forget that I designed it specifically for that. Wanted to make sure I had a lot of clearance for the copper. Now, if I can do this and get this going, that's a nice steady supply of non-stop, both of them. I've still got everything I need. I just need to go get one of these portable drills. Right there. Okay. We'll take this one. Not enough iron plates anymore. But things are starting to look up. We're starting to build something here. Why am I about to go make plates? That's probably not enough. Hmm. Interesting. Wow, how far can I take it before it's like, yeah, no more, no more. Whoa, I took it all the way over by the iron. That's actually pretty good. That means I can follow that really easily. That kind of worked out in my favor. Or benefit. Favor? I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say. But it worked out for me. That's the point. Alright. I need more iron plates. It's insane that I do not have enough still. Just gonna have to go for it, I guess. By the time I make 10 of my own, there's gonna be 30 in that box, though. And is it ever gonna be enough? Almost. Almost. Hmm. May have gone too far in the compensation. Oh, not enough plates. Gotta be kidding me. Out of all of this, and I'm 2 plates short. Alright, and now the hard part. Successfully powering this. As we've seen, we've already got a nice setup there, so we're gonna drop a pole there. Pole there. And a pole here. I think I should be able to reach that. I am, but I don't have a cable. Unfortunate. That's okay. We've got plenty of wire and plenty of ability to just manufacture a bunch of cable quickly. That's all we needed. I either overloaded the system or worse. I probably have to build another biomass burner though. Okay, one of my biomass burners has no fuel, so we're just gonna have to make a bunch of this and cram it in there. Okay, it can handle that. So now I should start getting a steady stream. We've got our first basic automation right now. It's not fancy, it's not pretty, it's not great, but it's something. It's also a little bit of a road system that lets me figure out where I'm going to get back to places. Well, this is good fortune here for me, I think. Everything's working. I've got the power. It's sweet. Life is good. For now. Gonna need a lot more biomass to cover everything later. And wood is way more valuable, but I can't get wood easily. It's better once I get the chainsaw, obviously, because then I can cut down trees and get biomass that way. But by that point in time, I should already have coal power and no longer need this. Alright, so this is turning into the iron plates, which is good. This is turning into the wire. Let's see, I currently think I have, with that and this, I have enough to make my cable for the parts assembly. $200 cable, right? That should take very little time, even on the table. Oh, okay. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer than I thought. It's almost done, it just didn't. I didn't realize exactly how long, like, 100 seconds is. Alright, so let's worry about those iron rods next. I doubt I'm gonna have enough to finish that up, but I can get it going on it. The screws, probably not gonna be able to get that either. I think each screw is 1 or 2 iron rods. Did you give me 4? I can't remember though. It's alright. We've got something being made. We need to focus on making the other things. And that's all that matters. We've got this. I'm not going to overload my system, though, by adding any more constructors. It's too much as is. I don't want to have to keep up with the biomass anymore. Oh yeah, this will let me get my screws pretty quickly if I can get there. I mean, I got a couple of screws loose, but heh. And that's the screws. That's gonna take a while, but it is what it is, and that's all that it is, and unfortunately it can't be any more or less than that. I'm working on making the iron plates, so I'm just doing what I need to do to make things go quicker, or what I think would be the quickest route, or just to get stuff going side by side. Again, I don't know, I'm just yammering. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. I like robots. What do I know? Man, I wish I could find Zoids on any streaming service, and I'm talking Zoids Chaotic Century, Zoids New Century Zero, Zoids Guardian Force, Zoids Genesis, Zoids Fusers, any of those Zoids. The Zoids Wild? No, 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 no. But I would definitely prefer Zoids Chaotic Century, Zoids Guardian Force, and Zoids New Century Zero. Those would all be the best ones to be brought back on TV or in streaming services. So if anybody's listening and going, what kind of cartoons that are old that people want back just to have them on the streaming services, that's one of them. Probably not, but you know, what do I know? I just like robots. Almost done with these screws. One or two more to go. Bam. We got them screws in there. 177 iron plates over here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, I guess I should start hammering out some of the iron rods. I doubt I'm going to get that, though. No, I'm going to need to go get more iron. Maybe I should hammer out plates to try and... no. I'll get the plates quick enough. I'll focus on the iron rods. And that'll give me the part assembly, which is important. Or important. Ha ha! Yeah. Yeah. I'm hilarious. I'm not. I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. No, I'm kidding. I'm playing this game because it's relaxed, because I don't have to do much, because I can sit here, just breathe, you know. I don't have to actually do a lot of work, like when I'm at work, where I have to do a lot of work. And just keep taking plates. Good. That's doing the job pretty well. I'll leave it be. Still not enough. That sucks. Although the machine seems to be locked up, so I guess it's operating at maximum capacity right now to produce ingots. If that's the case, maybe I can grab the last few ingots I need off of that. Let's see, I'm going to have 183 when I'm done, so I only need 17. That's not bad. How many of the plates do I have? I have a little over 200 of them. 228. Could also finish out the plates right now. But then the ones I have producing would be wasted. Well, no, because I'm going to need them for later too. Let's... position myself in such a way that it comes out and I grab it. That's awesome. Almost there, though. Come on. Ba-da, 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 ba-doom. Okay, moving on. This shouldn't take too long because it's a single-second run. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka. Gonna make screws. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka. Or maybe not. Right, I am only making the iron rod. What was I thinking? I don't know. I am a clod. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka. Fix it, sent me here. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka. This planet wasn't near. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka. This is a really dumb song. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka. I knew it all along. I'm an idiot. All right, we're almost there. Take those. What do I need? I have 284, 288. $96, 97, 98, 300.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Basically, being a workforce. They appreciate the fact that I'm a workforce. I feel adored and loved and cherished greatly. I don't, but, you know, it's what happens when your overlords don't like you. So the next step is going to be the space elevator. I was going to do the part assembly and then the space elevator. And then I'll work on the logistics. Once I've done that, and I've got, because the logistics are good, but without everything else, I don't think it really matters. I don't see what the big deal is anyway. That was weird. I thought my knee was wet, and I was like, what is spilling on me? But nothing. There's nothing spilling. That was weird. Might as well while I'm here. Alright. How are we doing on that wire? Not enough. How are we doing on those iron plates? Not enough. How are we doing on that concrete? Not enough. It's okay. I know. This way? This way. Here we go. Yes. Grab the leaves. Alright, I disabled the auto pickup. There. Refilled that. Moving on. What am I gonna construct next? You guessed it. More concrete. Because who doesn't want more concrete? It's the best. You guys can't see me, but I'm making a dumb face. This obviously sucks, but what am I going to do about it? One downside is I clearly need more drills. And I'm not sure how many I have. But I'm going to take this one as well. Alright. Now, if that's not enough to get me where I need to go quickly, I'm going to be disappointed. How long do you think these things will take to fill? 20 every minute? It takes 5 minutes to fill these then. Okay, let's go see what we can do in 5 minutes. I guess in the next 5 minutes we could mass manufacture whatever concrete we've got into concrete. Or limestone we've got into concrete, but that's going to take like 30 seconds. Seems like kind of a moot point. Let's see, milestones, logistics. I mean, but that's a waste of things I'm using right now. I don't want to do that. This one, I need that stuff. A lot of that stuff. I don't want to do that right now. That's why I want to take my time, focus on the things. As hard as it is to have to go through the menial, manual, boring labor of it sometimes, it is ultimately the best route to do, in my opinion, or fastest to get to coal power. Just bypass everything you need. And now I need to build a space elevator. So that's my next goal. I don't know if I'm going to finish that before the episode is over, but I'm going to try. The real question is whether or not I'm going to end up getting enough of any of the materials. Plus, I've got to sit here and do this, which is not that fun. I try to sing a song while I hammer on the steel, but every time I do that, I think, what is the deal? I'm a loser. Beaten on metal. Fix it, put me in the planet. Fix it, put me on the planet. Told me to set up an infrastructure, 'cause I'm a loser. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find my soda. Ha 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 ha. All right. Let's go check out the limestone. Whale. Sky whale. Yeah, that's a good number. A couple of them had 69, some of them had 71. It should be enough to get me going. No! I thought that would be enough. It's barely enough to make 100. Insane. Unbelievable. Bonkers. Wacko. Crazy. Unhinged. Bull. Do you have anything else you would like to add, babe? Thank you. No, I know you didn't say anything. I just said thank you, so, because I was trying to be facetious. Facetious, is that the right word? I'm not sure that's the right word. Gotta go get more limestone so I can go make more concrete. Let's see, if it takes 3 to make 1, then I need 100 or 300 to make 100. And since I need 157, I need about 160, let's say 160 times 3, so 480. That means these things would need to fill up. Now, when each of those would fill, if each of those fills up, then I am done and good. And I have enough. So, I'm gonna let that go for a second. Now you notice I'm not expanding it because I need power. Power is critical to expansion. critical to expansion. So, I guess I don't want to go with the iron rods. Well, let's see how we're doing on the plates, actually. Oh, spectacular. I can almost switch that out. The wire? Oh, that's doing good, too. Yeah, I got this. Okay. So I will switch to making wire after I get the last of these plates. Ah, here we go. Now I have enough to make the rods and this. So I'm going to make these ingots real quick, and I will be right back, guys. I have returned, and even then I have only completed half of the copper ingots that I have constructed or intended to construct. But it is about half of my remaining wire, so that's nice too. And if I'm not mistaken, wire is actually rather quick, so once I get through these ingots, it shouldn't be that bad. In the meantime, I have the other machine producing rods, so they take less ingots than the plates, so I should be getting them quicker as well. Oh, yes, almost done with these. So close. It's like an itch that I can see the end of the thing with. There's like a good scratch ready. You're like scratching it, and you're like, oh yes, it's almost gone, it's almost gone. And then it goes away, and you're like, yes, it's done. The scratch or the itch is over. Boom. Max out these wires. Actually, let's double check the... Oh yeah, we're good. We can max out the wires. I don't need those copper sheets. Not yet. Let's see. What do you guys think would be cooler? a hmm, like a steel elephant or a glass whale. Let me know. That's assuming there's anybody even watching right now. And if not, let me know in the comments if you're watching this in the future. Or maybe you're watching this in the past. I don't know. This because technically speaking, if you're watching this before you watch something that came before this, then maybe you are watching it and you're a time traveler. You have no idea what time frame you're in. You could be in the past right now. You could be in the future. You could be in the now. Who knows? Who knows? The wire is almost done. Am I going to finish this before the episode's over? I don't know. It's going to be down to the wire. Nah, I'm already past the hour, but I think I'm okay pushing it a little bit further just to get some of this stuff, the last of this stuff knocked out. 74 rods there. Even doing this, I'm not going to max out my iron rods. I am going to need to figure something else out. I don't think I'm going to get them fast enough, but I also still have to finish the concrete and get what's left of the wire, so maybe I can wait. Right, it's over here. And look, these are all maxed out, which means I should have enough to finish my concrete now. A little bit of patience. A little bit of patience. That will max out the concrete I need to construct the space elevator. Let's see. Yes, I think I can do this. I think. Oh, yeah. Ice cold soda. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, so. I am excited. I really am. I'm getting really close. I moved pretty quick to get to this point. I'm not going to quite get coal power up and running just yet, but it's good. It's good. We got our basic needs met. I have 2 constructors that I can use to try and help me speed things up for the time being. But I am going to need an assembler. Now, I think I'm going to build the assembler separate from everything else. I'm not going to attach anything to it. I'm just going to fill it with what I need and have a belt coming out of it towards a storage container. That way I don't have to worry about a complicated setup right now. I'm trying to minimize everything I do so that I don't overdo anything until I can build and expand better. So, one assembler to build anything complicated that I need to build and then get that over to the space elevator or to a storage unit, depending on what's what. I now have the concrete. I now need the iron rods and the remaining wire. Ooh, so close. Alright, but now what I've done is I've gone ahead and removed that from here, and that's not good. So we need to find a way to make it good. And how do we do that? By not being bad. No, I think we're actually pretty close. Maybe if I harvest my own materials. I know that the copper one is still running, so I might actually be able to get that. That's a good one. That's a good idea. I'll grab a bunch along the way, too. Oh, yeah. Nom 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 nom. Copper, 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 copper. I want a nice hot cup of copper. I'll take it with cream and sugar, if you don't mind. Let's go. Get it in. Get it out. Do it right. Do it wrong. But whatever you do it. Play it. Go. You can't be afraid. All right. Look at that. Now I don't have enough. This isn't good. So what we're gonna do is... Because I don't need this anymore. Not yet. Maybe I should leave it. But that would mean I'd have to spend some of my materials to build another one. Some of my very valuable materials that I have plenty of. Fine. Break this. Alright. This is where things are gonna get a little odd. For now, we don't need the copper. So we break this down. And now... that connects to that. And we have a new iron route there. Now... same deal. Now they both have iron. That is a lot of copper. just gonna end up putting it all the way down here in this storage container for the time being. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That is a lot of copper ore. Alright. Is that all of it? Oh my god, it's still copper ore going in? There's 100 copper ore in it. Alright, perfect. Now we're on a new recipe. Come on, rods. There was a copper ingot stuck in there. It was blocking the whole flow. Oh no, I messed up. Alright, that's getting there, but now I don't have enough for the iron plates. I don't have enough iron plates. I messed up. Mind you, I could get them back by... I did it. Right there. Okay. Just need to get the last of the iron rods. So what is that? 39? 23? And it'll handle itself pretty effectively if you ask me. Or it should be. But I made a mistake. Idiot. Dumb, stupid idiot. The last of them are already here, though. So, now, where do we build this obnoxious contraption? Well, there's only one answer for that. Somewhere obnoxious. Obviously. see. Oh yeah, that's hanging partially off the edge. That's spectacular. Let's do it. Oh man, look at all that stuff just whizzing out of my inventory. Space elevator docking clamp engage. Baboosh!
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project
This
assembly
is
is
a cool
divided into
base.
phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna let fix it down. I'm gonna let fix it down hard. Okay. So I need an assembler. But I'm pretty sure I can build all the parts I need for that. For that I need a rotor. Rotor requires what? Screws? Screws and iron rods. Thankfully, I'm making a lot of iron rods, which I use to make screws. I need 4 of them for the assembler, and then I'm gonna end it after that, I think. Alright, so that's for the assembler. What else do I need? 10 cables and 8 reinforced iron plates. Alright, for that I'm gonna need some stuff. Sorry, hate to interrupt. This is why I usually put storage in between every single stage. I didn't do it this time, and I should have. And that's gonna irritate me. I'll have to fix it in post. I'm kidding. I'm gonna have to fix it when I get a chance. Picked up some raw ore. That works for me. Doesn't matter. I need a bunch of plates, so I don't know if I'm gonna get enough. I need 48. I didn't do the math. I didn't care to do the math, but I know I don't have the math. There, that should be enough to math. Twelve times 8 is 96. Should be easy enough. But boom. Alright, what's the last thing I need? Cable. That's it. Just some cable. And I have plenty of everything for that. Alright. This guy has one last connection available. So let's go ahead and set him up as the assembler connection. We'll put the assembler right here. Oh my god. I don't have any iron plates for conveyor belts, guys. Okay, well that should do the trick now. Iron rods missing. Are you serious? You need me to get iron rods? You, out of how many? How many? Because I'm sure I got tons. Stupid. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just plunk that down right there. And hope that we can make a connection. We cannot, because I messed up. So now I have to delete it. Rebuild it. There we go. And now I can put whatever I want in here and start working on it. And because I can make the reinforced plates and the rotors myself, I can get the smart plating going for phase 1. Guys, next time we go, we are going to be really trucking along. Maybe not trucking along, but we are going to be making some pretty decent progress. We will be able to get what we need going. Thoughts on the game? I mean, I played the game on PC a little bit, so I kind of know what I'm doing already. But I do love this game just as much as I love Factorio and a lot of other automating games. This is a beautiful game. Hello, tall whale. I love the tall whales. They're so creepy and so awesome. How's the weather up there, tall whale bird? Anyway, so we are going to end up doing a good job getting everything knocked out in the future. Well, in the next episode, we're probably going to be moving forward a little bit. I'm going to hopefully get to coal power by the end of that one, and then things will really move forward. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Check us out on Discord and Patreon. Shout out to Daily Streams, Husky Gaming, and Greg from VideoGamer. Whatever you choose to do, stay immortal. Don't go dying on us. We love all of you. We'll see you next time.